Hello guys, so today I'm doing a speed art video. I'm using a render I made yesterday for fun. AZ on my Discord suggested I did a speed art video, so shout out to AZ. If you want to join the Discord, link in the description, you already know. So yeah, now I'm gonna explain how I did this. So for the render, I just used a plain avatar. I got an hair from the internet and I got a lens and the armor from the avatar shop, as well as that muscular arm. I just cut out some polygons from the armor just to make a hole to fit the arm because I thought it looked interesting this way. Now, as you can see in Photoshop, I'm just adding a couple effects like rim lights. I'm making the GFX brighter because it was too dark, and I'm also doing the basic aura for the weapon because I looked at this GFX and I thought, why not make an aura? As you can see now, I'm just erasing the bottom of the weapon so I can copy it and have the bottom with no aura and the top with an aura. Now I'm making a rain splash effect around the character. I'm using the bevel and emboss effect from Photoshop. I believe Photopea has these too. As you can see, I'm a very prepared person, so I didn't get any rain effects specifically for this video, so I'm just like testing out a couple rain effects. Now I'm just doing the touch-ups because I didn't want rain on the naked arm because the rain is coming from the left side. Now as you can see, I'm just looking for rain because yeah, I'm a very prepared person. As you can see, I just got this like camera splash effect, like the rain dripping from the camera lens, because I wanted to make it look like it was being filmed, but I didn't end up using this because it looked bad. It looked really weird. Right now I'm just playing around with rain. I'm making it look good in the character. I'm also adding some glares, some dust effects, all that. As you can see, doing voiceovers is not for me. I'm trying my best, so yeah, bear with me. So now I'm making the rain more defined using a different rain pattern, playing around with it so you can see the splash effect better. I saved the project there. As you can see, I didn't save the project, so if my light went out, the project would go to shit. So now I'm doing the aura for the weapon. I'm using custom brushes with different colors and different layers just to make it look better, so it isn't just that plain. I'm playing around with different blend modes and opacities, as you can see, so it looks more realistic because I'm trying to get a realistic feel on this GFX. I'm not the best with auras, but yeah, I'm trying my best here. Making GFX is a process that it's trial and error. Like, you try stuff, then you don't like it, you erase it, you try again. No one makes a banger GFX in their first try. It's a trial and error process. As you can see here, I'm just playing around with glows and different colors and all that. This took me like half an hour. The recording has half an hour, so yeah, I would say that's a pretty good time for editing. The actual render and lighting in Blender took me like 10 minutes to make because for me it's easier to mess around in Blender because I already have some predefined paths I take when I'm making GFX in Blender, and I don't have that in Photoshop. In Photoshop I just wing it, I just improvise. As you can see, I'm gonna give you a tip for auras. For your auras, you can make, like I said before, some layers with different colors and different brushes, and then you just go to your layer options and you can add inner glows, some blurs, some outer glows, just to make it pop out a little more, just so it isn't just brushes. Also, don't forget to blur your auras, because if you don't blur them, it will just look like you slapped the brush on top. Now I'm looking for some smoke effects so the GFX doesn't look so plain. I wanted to add some clouds and birds and all that, but I ended up not doing that. Now I'm adding like a moon planet thing there because I wanted to have something on the background so it didn't look so plain. For this moon, I just copied it a bunch of times. I used different blend modes. I tried to erase it around because I usually do that for moons. It didn't work out, so I just decided to blur the moon. Now I'm just messing around with the camera filters and all that because yeah, post-processing. Like you can see here, I'm just playing with lighting, hues, colors, all that. Now I'm just gonna add a iris blur because you gotta add an iris blur in every GFX. At least I gotta add an iris blur in every GFX just to make the center of the GFX pop out more, because you have a point of focus on your GFX and whatever is not your point of focus, you just blur basically. Here I tried to add like a flare, whatever it is, and it didn't turn out well, so I'm just gonna skip to the end of the video. You can see our GFX is done. It turned out pretty well, so yeah, like, subscribe, and see you in the next one.